WBTK and staff management are sponsors.
Domestic violence, grief, sexual abuse, homelessness, drug addiction, promiscuity, hope for help, depression, business are just some of the subjects discussed today on Reclaiming My Life with the author of Amazon's #1 best-selling book, Reclaiming My Life. Here's television and radio host Claudia Massey.
Hello, 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 beautiful people. Look, y'all, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for always tuning in to the Reclaiming My Life show. And today, look, y'all, I tell y'all every week I'm excited. When I say excited today, that's an understatement, okay? Because let me tell you, on the line, I have none other than Ben Stevens, y'all, a.k.a. Curtis Duncan, the bounty hunter.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed to have you here with us today. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm blessed, too. I can't complain.
Yes, indeed,
Thank you for having me on the show, too, as well.
Yes, you are so welcome. You are welcome. Look, I'm excited, y'all. My listeners and viewers say every week, this woman is always excited. But let me tell you, when I invite people here on the show, it's because I love you. You know, I love what you're doing. I see you. I want to celebrate you. So I'm excited for what's going on in your life, you know?
Yeah. I'm excited as well.
Yes. Look, y'all, I'm talking about the family business. Who out there have a family business? Come on. Yes. Talk to us. Look, I've been saying, he gonna have to excuse me now because I might say Curtis. Okay. I mean, I'm looking at your face, y'all. We're also Facebook Live here on our radio page if y'all want to tune in there. But just looking at his face, all I can see is Curtis, y'all, my man. Husband.
Let me tell you something. Hey, look, it's cool. I get that all the time.
I'm sure.
I'll be walking around on the streets. They be like, Curtis, what's up? I'll be like, hey, what's happening? You know?
Right. Yes. So look, I already told my husband you're gonna be my man for these 15 minutes, okay? This is my man. But he already know we watched the family business together. He said, "What's up?" Okay.
Hey, look, tell OG I say, hey, what's happening, man? And tell him, what's funny is I love when the guys kind of watch the show because we got a huge female audience, right? Mm-hmm. So when the guys watch the show, it's kind of like, yeah, that's what's up. But I just love the fans so much, and they ride for us, man. They ride for the Duncans, and we appreciate it so much. We #1 on Amazon Prime this week, so I'm excited about that. And I just want to thank the fans for tuning in and rocking with us.
Yes, congratulations. I was definitely going to mention that. Y'all heard, I'm telling y'all, if y'all not into the family business, you missing out because it's so much that we can talk about, and then some people are behind, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say too much and spoil it for y'all. But let me tell you, I'm caught up and I'll be even, checking to see, did I miss something? I can't wait till the next week. But look, let us know because let me tell you, some people just may recognizing you now from the family business, but I know that you have been in this business. I know over 25 years because you've had guest appearances on Moesha and the Parkers, that was in the early 2000s. You were in Love Don't Cost a Thing. Come on, talk to us.
Half one-on-one. I did Frasier. I was one of the African American or black folks that ever do Frasier. I had one line, but it was the funniest line in the whole show. So
that's right. And look, it doesn't matter how many lines you were up in there.
Hey, let me tell you something. I tell people all the time. I used to be the one-line king, and I tell people all the time. There's no small roles in Hollywood, right? It's only stepping stones.
That's right.
So your next role get you to your next one. So.
Yes, I love that. Thank you. I actually did background for a movie that Darren, your cousin,
Orlando.
Yes, Orlando. But still, your brother, you might as well say, right?
Right.
Right. I think it was last year or 2 years, but anyway, he was doing a film It was a Christmas film in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Mm-hmm.
had a talk with everybody, and he was saying, even if you're playing background, that's
Yeah.
major. That's
Yeah.
major. And a lot of times people don't realize that, you're in the room. That's your first stepping stone.
I was listening to Outkast just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I was listening to Andre 3000's speech. And one thing that stood out to me that he said was big things start in little rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that's so true. Big roles starts with little roles.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's something that really stuck out to me when in his entire speech, he said big things start in little rooms. And he said Outkast started in little rooms.
Yes.
So,
and you definitely see that because, like you said, you were the one line king, and now here you are on Family Business. I mean, playing Curtis Duncan, the bounty hunter. But look, let me say this now. When season 6, we're in season 6, right?
Right.
When season 6 came on, it was like the first or the second episode, you was like, I'm leaving to go to New Orleans. I was like, y'all better not play with me.
What's funny is like on our show, we got so many talented actors, and then we have so many storylines that you can kind of get lost in the shuffle a little bit. Like your storyline can kind of get lost in the shuffle. So me being on New Orleans and on the original show, it's just been a blessing, So I just wanted, just continue to, build the character and just grow the character. You know what I mean?
Okay. See, I'm a good listener. You just said you just want to be able to build the character. So you just answered my question. Okay. Y'all ain't playing with me.
Right. We're building them. We building them up. We building them up.
Okay. Okay. I love it.
He got his own book coming out, so I'm excited
yes,
about that.
Yes. Look, I was getting ready to talk about it. Come on now, his own book, y'all. Curtis Duncan, the bounty hunter. Talk to us about it.
So we got a Curtis Duncan book coming out. It's about him, and so one of the reasons why myself and LaJill Hunt helped me write the book too. LaJill is one of the writers on the Family Business on the show. She's an acclaimed author as well. So she helped me finish the book out. But one of the reasons why I wanted to write the book is because, you can get lost in the shuffle on the show, right? With so many great actors and so many interesting storylines. And then Curtis can get caught up in being just, sometimes you could see him in the kitchen cooking, and sometimes you see him in the bed with a young lady, right? So so he's more than that, right? And so we wrote the book to show you actually get to see Curtis in action. You get to see him actually doing the work. So I'm excited about people reading that book as well. It's a really, really good book. It's another saga within the Family Business novel franchise. So
yes, I love that. I love it. So when can we expect for the book to come out?
Well, the book, well, you can go, we're doing pre-orders right now, but the pre-orders are somewhere around right before Christmas. But in January, the book is released in January 2026, right at the beginning of the year.
All right. And will that be on Amazon?
That will be on Amazon. That will be on CurtisDuncanBook.com.
Okay.
Anything you get from CurtisDuncanBook.com, I'm going to sign it. And
I was getting ready to say, y'all always go to the author instead of Amazon. So that was CurtisDuncanBook.com.
Yep. And I'm going to I'm going to sign all of those books that's purchased from that site.
All right, now y'all heard him, CurtisDuncanBook.com. Make sure that you check him out. Do you have anything on that site right now?
Yeah. The original site, well, it takes you through the Curtis Duncan book takes you through a funnel, but you can go to CousinCurtis.com. Cousin Curtis is spelled Cuzzin Curtis. So CousinCurtis.com, and that's his original website. That's his website for him.
All right, all right. Look, y'all got it.
Hmm.
Y'all got it. And if you didn't get it, again, y'all can check our radio page and the information will be there for you. Look, I'm so excited. I definitely want to touch on and shout
Uh-huh.
out Carl Weber because,
Yeah.
there are so many different scenes and different things going on. A lot of times, people looking at the action of family
Right.
business, right? But,
Uh-huh.
when I think of the situation with Junior, with him finding out that, what's her name? What's the mama name?
Chippy.
Yes,
You
Chippy was
talking
his,
about Donna?
yes,
This-
yes. Donna, when he found out that Donna was his real mom and Chippy wasn't his mother,
Right.
just that whole scene, a lot of times, people are going through this. This is real life. There are so
Yeah.
many real life, things going on in the family business, because my show is reclaiming my life. And,
Uh-huh.
right now, Junior is going through all of this anger and so many different emotions and trying to navigate and process, how have I lived this long and not known,
Right.
so, and then by him acting out, it's causing a lot of ruckus, right?
He put himself in a situation, didn't he?
Okay. Didn't he though?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
he put
look,
himself in a situation, and now it's like it's crazy is because now he doesn't have the Duncans with him, and he doesn't, and then the alliance is kind of, kind of playing with him a little bit. So Junior's kind of out there on his island by himself right now, and we'll see how he navigates this situation, and we see how it turns out for him.
yes, yes. And again, now somebody might be behind, and if y'all are, y'all need to catch up
Sorry
so
for
we
the
can
spoilers.
talk.
Sorry for the spoilers.
Right, so we can talk for real, right? But
Right.
all I'm saying is that last episode, LC is not playing with Junior. Y'all, that's my
It's
show.
funny. I was just talking about, like I said, Junior got himself in a situation, and the thing is he didn't even it really wasn't his fault per se. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's another lesson is you got to watch the people you hang around.
Absolutely.
Right? You got to watch the people you hang around, and they put Junior in a situation, man, that in a dangerous situation, and we're gonna see how he navigates out of this. You know?
Yes, indeed. Look, so what's next for you?
Well, what's funny? I'm in this season where I'm writing books, right? So, we got the family business, New Orleans, we got the Curtis book coming out, but I'm also writing other books as well. It's funny as I'm writing books that I want to see us in the roles that I would want to play as well. So I'm kind of doing the Taylor Sheridan thing, you know what I mean?
Okay.
With the books first, So so I'm writing books, and so I got a book I'm working on right now called A Little Bit Country. And we have I got a book called The Bachelorhood,
Come on.
and another one called The Perfect Code. So it's I'm probably trying to release probably about 3 or 4 books this year in 2026.
All right. Now, I love it. Let me tell you, my daughter, she was actually going to join me today because she's a huge fan and she wanted to talk with you and see you. So right now she's probably, I'm sure she's watching and she's probably thinking that, dang, I could have been there batting my eyelashes.
Right.
She owns her own publishing firm. So, Whitney, all I'm going to say is you should have been here. You should have been here. Yes. So, okay, you hoping to have 3 books. Not hoping to. Yeah. You will have 3 books.
We'll have 4 books out by the end of 26.
All right. Well, let me know, and I'm going to definitely support. Now, that's one thing Darren will let you know. I will support. So a lot of times, you talking to people, and they say that when they interviewing you or talking to you, but Darren, he will let you know if she says.
I think one thing for us, right, is the it's kind of just owning our content, right? And just being around Carl and being around Indy Brown, who's our executive. She's our showrunner, executive producer. She was like, Ben, if you really want to own your content, you know, and put it in a book. Like put it in a book first. That way you can own your IP, right? You can own your IP, and then you could, you know, turn the books into a movie or a television show, kind of what Carl did.
Yes.
And so just being around them and just learning from them, you know. So it's all about ownership.
Yes.
At this point.
Absolutely. The only way to go. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Look, if you would, my 12-year-old niece, she's the youngest radio host in the United States, Miss Amaria Jones. She called me this. Amaria, okay. Yes, she called me this morning and said, please tell Mr. Ben that I'm his #1 fan. So if you can give a shout out to Miss Amaria Jones.
Yes. Amaria Jones, thank you so much for supporting the show. Thank you for supporting me. And, you know, I love you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh, that was sweet. I know that made her day. Thank you for that. Look, do you have any closing remarks or any encouraging words you want to leave for our listeners today? And also, please, Ben, let them know how they can connect with you.
Okay. I just feel like, you know, just believe in God, right? Keep God first. Just try to be obedient as you can to what he tells you to do. I think that's the key to success is believing, having faith, and doing what God tells you to do. And I can be reached at officially Ben Stevens on Instagram, and officially Ben Stevens on Facebook as well.
All right. You sound like you was about to say something else.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I just want to thank you for having me on the show. I really, really appreciate it. Family Business comes out every Thursday on BET Plus. Make sure y'all go check that out. Keep us #1. We really, really appreciate you guys. We love you so much, and thank you for watching and supporting the show.
All right. Look, you are so welcome. So welcome. Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all tuning in to the Family Business with Mr. Curtis Duncan, the bounty hunter. That's my show, y'all. Curtis, thank you. Look, I told you, Curtis. Thank you, Ben. Ben, thank you so much for joining me here today on Reclaiming My Life. We love you so much. Congratulations on all of your success. And y'all make sure to write down these sites where you can get his books. CousinCurtis.com. That's CUZZIN. CousinCurtis.com. All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all be blessed. And remember, I don't care what you're going through. Trouble don't last always, and you can. Look, by God's grace, reclaim your life.
You have just heard Reclaiming My Life with life coach and author Claudia Massey. To get your copy of Amazon's #1 best-selling book, Reclaiming My Life, visit www.contactclaudiamassey.com and tune in each Monday at 12 noon for Reclaiming My Life with television and radio host Claudia Massey on WBTK 1380.